on Friday, Tim Ferriss uploaded a new podcast episode featuring Jack Kornfield. They talked about life and how to reduce anxiety, and of course they spoke on meditation. For those of you who don't know, Jack Kornfield is a man of the West who trained as a Buddhist monk in Thailand, Burma, and India, and was actually one of the key teachers to bring Buddhist mindfulness teachings to the West. In this episode, Jack talks about these different levels or states of meditation that one can experience, varying levels, some of which are much harder to attain and one may not even attain in their lifetime. But he was talking about the deepest level of meditation, and he described it in such a beautiful way. I actually used it as a visualization in my meditation practice over the weekend, and it worked so well for me, so I wanted to share it with you. The visualization does involve submerging yourself in water, so if you don't feel comforted in water, if you have any trauma related to water, this is a trigger warning. Personally, I feel deeply connected to water. I've always felt safe, comforted, and relaxed in water. For example, standing in the shower for me is not just relaxing, it's also been one of the most comforting places when I can't go anywhere else and I've been hurt or I'm just feeling down. He compares this state to the experience of a diver. Above the water, the waves are crashing, the sun is shining, and as soon as he goes below the surface of the water, everything above is muted, and he is in this vast, timeless, silent realm. I was imagining it as Jack spoke, and it was just so comforting to me. And I just thought it was such a great practical visualization, because oftentimes we are above water, surrounded by all the noises and sounds and distractions of the world. And it's hard to find that quiet space, right? And so how do we create it for ourselves internally? I really appreciate this analogy because there have been many times where I've had to meditate in a location that is not ideal. I'm not always in the perfect studio silent space or have calm atmospheric music playing around me. So how I incorporated it into my meditation practice, I close my eyes and I move into my conscious breathing. Then I visualize myself standing in the ocean, waves crashing around me. There are birds in the sky, the crowds on the beach in front of me. I can hear the screams of the children playing joyfully. And then I allow myself to fall back into the ocean. And as soon as I submerge myself in the water, I can feel the silence, the comforting emptiness. I am in this space. I am unattached to everything above the water. And that's what meditation is all about, right? It's not about denying or pretending things aren't there. It's all still there above the water. Everything is still happening. It's just about being able to detach and allow yourself space to come to center. The practice of bringing yourself to this place of peace and center when you need it the most, when everything is chaotic around you. Again, for me, water is my safe place. I feel comfortable in water, so this might not be for everyone, but for me, this is a very comforting visualization that I'd never tried before. I invite you to try incorporating this visualization into your meditation and let me know your thoughts.